How do you behave during a transfer between two flights? First of all, congratulations, you have probably saved a lot, as a layover is significantly cheaper than a direct flight. On the plane, there is usually information from the flight crew in the last hour before landing about what happens next. I always carry a pen with me and have an app on my phone with a language tool where I have stored the languages of all the countries I am traveling to or have a layover in. This has the advantage for me that I can already fill out documents on the plane. It is often the case that the flight crew distributes customs documents and entry documents already on the airplane. Then you can fill them out directly on the plane at your leisure and perhaps also get some tips from fellow travelers. However, you can also prepare for this in advance. It is often the case now that many countries provide online documents, and then you can fill out all the questions online. And it's best to have a printed copy in your bag so that everything goes quickly and smoothly on site. In almost all countries, one must enter when the airplane has landed, only to later exit again to catch their flight. Very, very few countries do it in such a way that after all the airlines that stay in the country have disembarked, you are shortly thereafter asked to leave the plane and then you are, let's say, confined to a smaller area for an hour or two. Most of the time, the plane is being cleaned, and then you can board again and continue flying. However, that is very rare. I have experienced that twice in over 30 years of traveling. Nowadays, you actually have to enter a country first and then be allowed to exit again, no matter where you are. But what about your luggage? Here too, you should listen to the announcement on the plane, as the flight crew often informs you about what will happen with your luggage. You will see somewhere that luggage is being distributed. You take your luggage. You go to an X-ray machine where an officer is standing. You give him your customs documents, your luggage goes through the X-ray machine, and at the other end you take your luggage out, and that's it. You yourself must, of course, go through customs normally, just as is always the case. If you are flying for the first time, there are certainly many more questions you have. I have already made a video about that, which I will link to you at the end of this video. What I can guarantee you, however, is that if you fail to pick up your luggage somewhere at the airport, it will reach you. The airline will not be particularly thrilled to bring your luggage to you, but they will do it. Therefore, you should always plan to stay at your destination for 1 to 2 days. This is exactly for such things, that your luggage, for example, does not reach you and has to be brought by the airline. It's not that rare for this to happen to me. Often, the airline only needs 6 hours to bring the luggage, and here is the promised video about flying alone for the first time.